In this video, I'm going to show you why I send all my organic and paid traffic to a free Skool community instead of an email list. I will cover 3 things. So first, why I stopped building email funnels. Second, how I use one free Skool community instead of building a separate funnels for every lead magnet. And third, how I use ManyChat to drive traffic from Instagram to my free Skool community. Welcome to the One Person Show episode 42. I'm Samuel Jeskanen, and in this show I'm building a one-person online business in public using educational content, AI tools, Skool and meta ads. This is for entrepreneurs, coaches and experts who want to build an online business around their expertise without a team. And if that sounds like you, there are already over 700 people just like you inside my free Skool community, the One Person Business, and the link is below this video. So let's start with what happened before I made this change from collecting emails to driving people to my free Skool community. I had a lead magnet here inside mailer lead, and I set up a normal email funnel for it and started running ads to it, and it worked pretty okay. So here are Facebook ad results for that funnel, and also I run ads to like a separate Facebook lead ads funnel, but eventually I got this kind of lead results. So pretty good results, but the lead quality wasn't great. And still I wanted to create a new lead magnets, and I realized that I had to build a whole funnel again from scratch. So like new landing page, new email automation and everything. And every time I create a new piece of free content or new training, the same thing would happen again. And the other problem was that on Instagram, for example, you only have one spot in your bio for a link. And if you add a link tree or any multi-link tool, the conversion drops because people have too many options to choose from. So I started thinking that I really need to find a way to use just one link everywhere and still be able to point people to different things. And I think the easiest solution is to have this kind of free Skool community where all your lead magnets live in the same place. So instead of sending people to different funnels, you send them all into one community where they can find everything. And I already had a free community set up before this, so I just using it differently. And I added here every like lead magnet that I have different, like how to choose your camera, how to set up your background and things like that. I added my gear lists here. Also like information, how I run my one-person business, how I use Skool, how I script my videos, anything like that that I can use as a lead magnet. And when I started running paid ads to this free community, the cost per new member came in at around 1.5 euros. So as you can see here, so these are the ads that I'm running currently. So there are now 2 separate campaigns running. And as you can see, this campaign is getting 1.27 euros per lead and this 1.67 euros per lead. So still very cheap leads. One thing I didn't also expect was that free Skool communities also rank very well on Google results and of course now in AI search results as well. So every post you make here, if you set your community to public, is like blog content and can bring organic traffic over time. And for example, me, I share all my YouTube videos here inside the community, which I think also helps teach the YouTube algorithm about what kind of people should be seeing my YouTube videos. So in a way, this community is starting to replace the need for a website. And what has changed in practice is that now I use my ManyChat automations a bit differently. Before, each lead magnet had its own funnel and its own DM flow. But now I just use different trigger words for different lead magnets, but the DM I send is basically the same every time. And it sends people to the free Skool community where they can find what they came for. So as you can see as an example, I just maybe change this text a little bit based on the lead magnet that they are getting, but I all the time just send them now to this free Skool community about page here. That is your landing page in these Skool communities that you need to, of course, optimize to get best results. So currently, for example, if someone comments on one of my Instagram reels about specific lead magnet, they get sent to here, and then when they join inside the classroom, they can find the free lead magnet, but also everything else that I have published here for free. And this also makes it much easier to test new lead magnets because I don't have to build a whole new funnel every time I want to try something. I just add it here, and I can just add a new trigger word inside ManyChat and make a quick reel about that topic. And on YouTube, it is just much easier to tell someone to join a free community of like-minded people than to ask them to buy something straight away or sign up for an email list. And I still put both of my community links below these YouTube videos. So if someone wants to join my paid community straight away, they can, but the free community link always comes first. So if you are currently thinking about building an email list for your business, it might be worth considering a free Skool community instead. And if you want to see how I have set mine up, the link is below this video. And the link for the next episode will be right there when it is ready. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.